And get ready for our next comic of the night, Joe Ellis, everybody! Give it up for Joe!
What is up, everybody? How you doing tonight, Phat Boyz? I'm a fat boy, and I love it. So I normally do comedy down the Portland area, which is probably why you guys are like, who the fuck is this nerd? And Portland I love is because Portland City is a lot like the women in the city. Very pretty from afar, but as soon as you get close, like, oh god, this is disgusting. So I'm currently in Facebook jail. Yeah, it's a thing. It happens to me a lot. But I don't understand why I'm in it this time. Because basically, here's how it all started. Here's what happened. Someone put up a post, and it's one of those pictures of a $100 bill on the floor, and it said, if you were in church, what would you do? Well, I'm a fucking comedian, so I immediately wrote, God wanted me to have it. Which, that's funny, thank you. And eventually it turned into this whole fucking argument about how, oh, typical Democrat response, fuck you, stop making everything political, you dumb bitch. And then eventually this one guy goes, well, hey, you still working for Panera? Why don't you make me a sandwich? Like, fucking excuse me? Hey, asshole, you still eating at fucking restaurants? Why don't you go make your own fucking sandwich, you fat fuck? Fuck you. Don't ever look down on the service industry, because if you didn't have the service industry, none of y'all would be here drinking your drinks. So I know you guys appreciate it. So let's just make sure to take your bartenders and give them love. That's my rant for the evening. Had to get it off my chest. Fuck that motherfucker. Don't make your own sandwich, you dumb bitch. I know I sound like a woman right now, but I don't care. So, anybody else find it really bizarre that China owns all the pandas? Yeah, China owns all the pandas. Isn't that a little fucking weird? Like, not any other country in the world claims ownership on one particular animal. Like, you're not going to hear tomorrow. And the president announces the United States now claims ownership over all the donkeys in the world. And you may be wondering, why donkeys? Well, because America would be the only place that claims all the jackasses. And that's the truth. So my wife has a bra that we just got her, and it has like stars and galaxies on it. It's amazing, and I love just staring into it because it's like I'm staring into eternity. I think that all strip clubs should have one special pole that's wrapped in rope and has cats on it. So that way when the girls get dragged to the strip club with their men, they can also enjoy pussy on the pole. I think that'd be fun. So, anybody else here a parent? Where are my parents at? You all look like parents.
Yep.
Are you glad your kids are back in school?
Oh, no, they're in college.
Oh, you got those type of kids. No, I got teenagers. Now I got teenagers, and I can't tell you how fucking happy I am they're back in school. Yeah, go, get your ass back in school. Go, get. I want to go back to playing video games and jerk it off. Well, not at the same time. It's hard to get a kill streak while you're playing with your joystick. And it's also great because I no longer get attacked when I leave my bedroom. Because for the last 2 years, every time I left my bedroom for anything, it was like my kids were bad rappers trying to make a horrible song. Just, hey mommy, dad, 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 hey mommy, dad. Stop it. That's terrible. Even though, to be honest with you, it's going right now, you'll probably get a record deal, so keep going. Now, I love my kids, I really do. They've been making me laugh forever. What's that? Yeah? That's my neighbor. Not no more. That was my neighbor. So anyways. My landlord died. That's not funny, it's just true. That has nothing to do with anything, I'm sorry. So I love my son and my daughter, my son and my child. My daughter told me she's non-binary, which is fine. I can work with that. I'm just still trying to get the verbiage going. But my son, I want to put this clearly. I love my son. My son's a goddamn idiot. I love him. Like, for instance, I got a text as soon as I got here that apparently my son went up to my other child and went, hey, I've got new deodorant. It's a blue sky flavor. Blue sky? Dude, don't eat your deodorant. I thought we went over this. Stop it. The other day he goes up to me and goes, Dad, I'm going to have baked beans and a microwave garden salad for lunch. Microwave garden salad? Dude, don't microwave your garden salad. That's not how you do this. God, you colossal dumb. I love him to death, but oh dear God. And the thing is, at this point in their lives, because my daughter's 12, my son's 13, and they've gotten to the point now where their whole existence is just who can be the pettiest one. It's just a never-ending contest of who can be more petty than the other one. And it's gotten to the point now where instead of fighting it when they're doing it, I just start singing songs to them. Just sitting there going, petty, talks do 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 do, petty, talks do 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 do, petty, talks do 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 do, you're both twats. They don't like it, and I don't care, it makes me laugh. That or I'll go all Toy Story as soon as they walk in the room, I just be like, oh, they're coming! Are they gone yet?
What time do you think you'll be out?
No? Okay, good. I love them, but they drive me absolutely fucking insane. So currently on medical leave from my job right now. I had that surgery on my hands. You ever seen like when a dog's attacking a little kid, you're like, I've got to save him! That's not what happened. That's not what happened. Fuck that kid. The doctor told me I was getting the vaccine, but I don't know. No, actually I got carpal tunnel, which is very bizarre because carpal tunnel is the only syndrome that they actually name after the part of your body that hurts. It's not like you're going to have arthritis and the doctor's going to go, oh, well, you have knuckle syndrome. You're just going to have to deal with that. You have knuckle syndrome. Here, take 10 to leave a day. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. As much as I love my kids, and I do make fun of myself for being dumb, but I can't really say too much because I've had my own dumb moments. Like, I've been cooking since I was 16 years old, and I didn't realize that a poached egg wasn't a stolen egg from a chicken until about 2 years ago. Yeah, that's a little embarrassing. But then again, if you steal an egg and then you poach the egg, is that poach egg? I don't know. I'm married, believe it or not, and I have full custody of both my kids. That's also terrifying. I actually met my wife on Tinder. I heard a giggle already. It's okay. I know you're not supposed to meet your wife on Tinder, but that's how it happened. But she wasn't my first Tinder date. I'll give you guys my worst Tinder date story. My worst Tinder date story has to have been, I was flipping through, and there was this chick there, and she looked like a heavier set platinum blonde. I was like, you know what? I can work with that. I can work with a heavier. I mean, look at me. I can't really argue that thing. So I go pick her up, and she walks out of the house decked out about 350, 400 pounds. I could deal with big, but damn, girl, like you were good with those camera angles. So she gets into the car, making it tilt. I wish I was making that part up. I really do. I'm not. And then I get a good look at her, and I realize she has white eyelashes, white hair, and red shifty eyes. This chick ain't a platinum blonde, she's an albino. Tinder set me up with the albino rhino. Damn it. And that's the worst part, that's not even the whole story. I'm a gentleman still. I take her out on the date. I'm thinking maybe she's got a sparkly personality. So we end up going out to eat, at which point we start talking, and she tells me she has a child. So somebody obviously poached the albino rhino. That's great, that's wonderful. So I asked her, so why aren't you and baby daddy together anymore? Thinking I'm gonna hear the obvious, oh, he cheated on me. Which I heard, she went, oh yes, he cheated on me. And before I had enough time to recognize, well, yeah, duh, she went, with horses. I'm sorry, you mean like he had cheated on you with a chick that dressed up like a horse and that was kind of like his fetish? She's like, no, he went out to the barn with my dad's horse and had sex with it. Oh. Okay, so he was banging you and you were in a condom because you had a baby, and he was banging the horse, and I assume a condom wasn't involved because you can't really impregnate a horse, and I gotta go, bye, see you later. And that was my Tinder horror story. Well, I'm gonna leave it right there, guys. Thank you so much for laughing with me. My name is Joe Ellis, and remember, you're weird too.
Keep it going for Joe Ellis, everybody. Our next